Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So last time I said I was gonna finish up all those kills with the Chaos Bringer and go ahead and meet you in Budu, or show you the way to Budu, but I actually haven't done that yet. I realized that I didn't want to just, like, get Dark Knight and also, like, tunnel the mission to try to get to rank 4. I wanted to go ahead and try to unlock some other jobs, since we have that available to us. And because of trusts, we won't really have a problem unlocking quite a lot of them. It just takes a little bit of time. So we'll probably unlock about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 advanced jobs in this recording alone. We won't unlock Dark Knight in this recording because 100 monsters, even if I one-shot them, like the weak monsters right outside in South Gusta, it'll take too long to do in one recording, unless it was like all that I did. So I'll get to that between this one and next one for real this time. Also, look, it's Dommels, and these ones are named Daha, Dahi, Daho, and Daki. Kinda cute. It's like a Dommel petting zoo or something. We're coming here to unlock the ranger job. You unlock it at this, like, Mithra. She's like a chief or something. Not this one, but tribal chiefess. Inculcated my daughter on the Mithra spirit, the teachings of a people in harmony with nature. They all rolled their R's. We want to talk to Perry Vashai. Her eyes are closed. Have you, my child, trod on many a land, drunk from many a rainfall, fought many a fine battle, and lived to see many a dawn? And truly, I say unto you... How come you didn't roll the R in truly? I say unto you, unless you are approved by the earth and the sky, how is it that you can say you are accepted by Mother Nature? If you so desire to submit yourself to the laws of nature, my child, and go... I can't really... I'm not really good at rolling my R's, sorry. Meet with the fanged king of beasts and bring back one of his great teeth. Listen to the voice of nature and wait for nature to run her course. If nature accepts us, then even we who lack fangs will be permitted to hunt as her rangers. Okay. So, that was basically a way of her saying, go find some sort of fanged beast and wait, I guess, instead of fight it. Let it die of natural causes. And that could take quite a while, you know. Fortunately, I know exactly where to go. This is one of the easier jobs to unlock. Probably the easiest of the advanced jobs. And it's kind of interesting because Ranger is, like, always been an incredibly powerful job. It was actually the most powerful damage dealing job in the game when the game first came out. Maybe not right when it first came out because of the holy mess, but I didn't experience that. I just experienced 2003, 2004 Ranger, which by the end of 2004 got mildly nerfed, but because it got nerfed, people got upset. And so they... Oh, you know what? Actually, since we're going to Juneau, let's go to Upper Juneau so we can check in on our Chocobo with the Gospik grass. Because I have not been working on that between episodes at all. I actually haven't done anything between episodes since last time I recorded. I just hadn't had the time between work and my girlfriend. Frankly, I like when my girlfriend steals my time, because usually she gets all smoochy on me. Also, you've probably noticed by now, but ever since we accepted the Link Shell invitation last time, We got that blue link pearl by our name now. Yeah, whatever link pearl you have equipped, it'll go by your name. But yeah, I didn't do this between episodes because, well, I guess I could have done that one between episodes. I don't know which all the ones cause cutscenes. Also, that Chocobo quest is a prerequisite quest to unlocking Beastmaster. Some of the advanced jobs have prerequisite quests, and those prerequisites sometimes take a while. So we won't unlock every advanced job in this episode, but, or well, this recording. I don't like calling them episodes. They're not really episodes. Like, this isn't really a show. Like, it's me cataloging my adventure. And if you're watching me catalog it, then I hope you're enjoying yourself. I'll try to make my musings and my ramblings entertaining. I just don't, other than my friend Colby, I don't know who's watching. I know quite a few people actually at least, like, viewed the first one and gave me thumbs up. I don't often see a lot of thumbs up, so it was kind of nice. We need to go into the Sourmoog Champagne, and we need to go to a location at L10, which I believe is basically on the far eastern side of the zone. And obviously ways south. We're at E6 right now. We need to go to L, so that's what? F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Seven squares east. So basically like all the way east. And then like all the way south. You practically have to go across the entire zone. There's faster ways to get there. Like if I wasn't Bastoken and oh no, the Beastmen own this area anyway. Well, if you had the outpost in Marafatal Mountains, the outpost in Marafatal Mountains has a warp. Oh wait, didn't I use that? Wasn't there a book that I used? Like they set up those teleport books. I guess I could use one of those. If what I'm thinking of is right through this gate, then I could probably do that. Because there was a book at that Marafatal Mountains, wasn't there? Oh no, this is just a field manual, isn't it? I can't remember where the other books are that let you teleport places. Oh well. We'll be fine to run there, and we'll summon out some trust just in case we get in trouble. I'm not really going to focus on fighting, but, you know, just in case. Alright, just in case. I think I'm going to turn off names too, because I kind of don't like seeing my name above my head. What about you? Do you like seeing the name above the head? Evil weapon. Decent challenge. Yeah, Warrior's like 39, so Stuff will still aggro us, but it's not going to be nearly as dangerous. I think you can steal like dodo tail feathers from these things. Man, how did Halver already get TP? He must have been hitting fast or something. Yeah, we can kind of cut, we don't have to go all the way around, we can kind of cut through here. There'll be some elevation changes and things, but it'll be okay. The crisscross won't take us quite as long as running down the path, at least if my memory serves me. Are these hill lizards like the same level as the other stuff here? Could've sworn, no, they're weak just like the hill lizards in previous zones. Huh. I remember, like right in here, there's like a beetle camp that's like good for level 22 to like 25 or something. Or maybe it was level 20 to 23 on the diving beetles. It was actually my first EXP camp by Juno because the leader didn't want to go all the way into Quiffum Island, and also he claimed that all the camps in Quiffum were taken. He done a drive-by on a higher level job while he was inviting people to party, and he said that, yeah, Quiffum's all taken, so let's go to Saramoog. And we went to Saramoog, and I was on Warrior with a great axe, and he asked me, okay, you're gonna close the distortion skill chain. He said, and then the black mage is gonna magic burst it with Blizzard, and the opener's gonna be me on Ninja with Blade Rin. Blade Rin into Iron Tempest will, did I say Steel Cyclone earlier? I got late game weapon skills on the brain. But, yeah, Iron Tempest. And I don't remember what skill chain property Blade Rin has, but it's the very first katana weapon skill that Ninja gets for Wakizashi style katanas. And could make distortion like that. And let's see, we are in what, K9, so we need to go, yeah, we just need to go a bit further back. Oh wait, do we need to let's see, we can't go up and around that way, so we have to go back north. Hey look, a coral! Champagne coral. Corals, they do a lot of paralysis type stuff. They're actually, the original Final Fantasy monsters that we know and love today started to appear first in Final Fantasy II. On the Famicom in Japan, and a lot of them appeared for the first time in the States in Final Fantasy IV because that was the next Final Fantasy we got. But like Yagudo drummer, it's a bard, Yagudo. Hey, don't take my Yagudo from me. Dang, how did he get TP so fast? How does Halver get TP that fast? Jesus. He must have like a regain effect or something. Yeah, even though we need to go to L10, we gotta like run all the way up here and get up onto that elevation, because the cave is up on that elevation. Man, travel takes quite a while in this game. I hadn't really realized it. I mean, I sort of knew, but like actually having the clock ticking up as I record definitely makes me realize it all the more, that like just how much time is saved by being able to teleport. It's like, imagine how long this would take if like I didn't know where to unlock it, right? So like I didn't talk to FFXI, right? Well, let's say I looked it up, right? But I was in Bastok when I started today, right? I'd have to either run all the way to Juno and then all the way over here, or I'd have to like shout for a teleport to teleport Mia, and then run north through Merifatol Mountains. And either way, I'm going through a lot of zones, and it would have taken a lot longer. But, you know, I would have had to go to Windurst first as well, so I would have actually had to run south to Windurst, to run all the way to Windurst, to ride the ferry to Mara, and go, you know, through a zone we haven't actually been to yet. Oh, saber-toothed tigers. I guess these are kind of like a hint or something. And they're both still aggressive. But they're easy prey, so it shouldn't be that bad. Benzio said, "Get fucked." Halver somehow got TP already. He's a machine. I guess we could try opening this box real quick. I have no idea what's in the brown boxes this far up. Greater than 59, less than 87. Okay, that seems like a really small range. Let's try 69. Greater than 69, so it's actually between 69 and 87. Let's try 79. Less than 79, we're gonna get aggroed by this tiger. That's okay, because I have TP now. Ooh, I got a double attack. Okay, so someone just flashed it. And we totally didn't need to do sneak attack on that, whatever. Okay, so it said, what was it? Hunches less than 79. Okay. I thought it said greater earlier, but whatever. So we'll go with 75. Less than 75, but greater than 69. Okay. 71. Ah, sweet. And for our efforts, we can get Ethers plus 2, which we can NPC for money. Probably not a lot of money. And an Elm Pole that we can also NPC for money. But again, probably not a lot of money. I actually already have one of those that I got with Sparks for Black Mage. But anyway, now that we're up here, okay, let's just make sure when I get to the back of this cave or whatever, I just want to make sure there's not any more monsters in here. But yeah, the tiger bones is what we want. So, you see all these dead tigers here, right? She said, "Let nature take its course." You hear the distant roar of a tiger. It sounds as if the beast is approaching slowly. Old Sabertooth. And basically, you see its health is going down slowly. It's not gonna attack you because it's come here to die. So, and it knows it's dying, and that's why it won't attack you. You don't want to attack it at all, because she said, let nature take its course. And by proxy, that means that the saber-toothed tigers out there that aggroed us also knew that they were dying, or gonna be old soon, or whatever. And so they all come here to die when they feel that they're getting old. Supposedly it takes 3 minutes for this thing to die, but to me it feels like it's going down faster than that. I don't know if they changed it or not, but this is what we gotta do. We just gotta let nature take its course. I think there was some exploit, I might be wrong, but I think there was some exploit with other people. If other people killed it, it was fine. But I might just be me remembering it wrong. I've only ever unlocked Ranger once, and it was on my main character, and it was in a big group of people. It was like a full party of people that needed to unlock it. We came here, and we watched this thing die, but I was pretty sure that someone who came with us like dropped out of the party and started nuking it to death or something. Although I don't know how they would if you know, it spawns claimed to someone who, you know, cooked on the bones. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Maybe my memory is just shot in regards to this. Like I said, I only did it once. Oh, there's a normal saber-toothed tiger that spawns in this cave. That's weird. Guess I'll get my trust back out. I'll get Halberd back out, because he and me can probably duo tigers just fine. Okay, so yeah. We're getting aggroed by this tiger. My inventory's full, huh? That won't do. I don't know if this is gonna mess up the quest with the old Sabertooth or not, because the old Sabertooth ain't around anymore. Wait, no, old Sabertooth falls to the ground. Okay. So now that the old Sabertooth has fallen to the ground and died, you notice he died on top of the bone pile, like all these other ones. And that's how you get the key item, Old Tiger Fang. And now obviously we don't want to walk all the way back, so we're just going to warp to Bastok, and then we're going to teleport to Windurst Woods. And we should unlock Ranger Job just like that. You might be wondering about this couple here. It's actually an older sister and your younger brother. They have one of the hardest to complete quests in the game. I might do it at some point. I don't know if I would do it on camera. Basically, you gotta escort her little brother without being seen and keep him alive in the Dangrove Wadi. And it's annoying as hell. And my first time playing the game, I activated the quest and I didn't know what to do. And like, I thought it was impossible. Because like, I started on, you know, Warrior, right? And so like, Warrior can't heal anybody. So I was like, how the hell do I complete this quest? Like, he's not letting me help him kill anything. He gets mad and he runs away, and I have to zone out or whatever. And I think I tried at one point with like ranged attacks from behind, killing his monsters. But like if you don't kill the monster in a single ranged attack, and your level sinks to level 10, then it causes the monster to run towards you, and then he turns towards you and sees you. And it's bad news bears. Must be a newbie like me. A lot of people on this server are style locking their like default starter gear, and I don't know why. I guess a lot of people who still play really like it. The humans ain't so bad, neither is the elvins. I don't like the Galkas at all. The Mithras is just scantily clad clothes, so that's not bad. Hey lady, I got the fang for you. For the hunter, the fangs are not just a tool vital for existence, but also a witness to its death. If the fanged one loses its fangs, it can no longer live. Yet when the fanged one dies, only its fangs remain. To hunt like the fanged one, you must live by the fang and die, leaving only the fang behind. On to you, our new ranger. I bestow the witness of the life and death of the great fanged one. You can now become a ranger. Hooray, huzzah. Yeah, I just realized I didn't do a test. I didn't do a test recording for this before this episode, so if my sound settings are set to the wrong microphone, then you won't be hearing me talk at all. You'll just be getting annoying static. That would be awful. I hope that's not the case. But if it is, I will put this into Premiere and scrap the entire audio and put like some other musical theme over the video and put in the video description what happened. Okay, so we unlocked our first advanced job. It's Ranger. That's cool. Now, let's go and unlock Ninja. Ninja's up next. Let's see. I think this one will be closest to where we need to go to unlock Ninja. Ninja is actually one of the jobs, advanced jobs from the first expansion as well, the Rise of the Zillert. So for some reason, if you somehow didn't have Rise of the Zillert, you wouldn't be able to unlock it. Which that would be crazy because pretty much every version of the game comes with Rise of the Zillert anyway. But yeah, we want to go see a family. I think they're in this house. Wait, no. No, the targeting's letting me go in the house. Maybe it's this house. They're in a house in the port. I know that much. It'd be nice if the door told you whose house you were in. Sweet Corant. No, this isn't the house either. It's one of these houses around here, though. For some reason, these houses make me think of bread. Okay, this is the house. This is it. We talked to this little girl, Kaede. Hey, have you heard of my sister Ayami? She's a samurai and a member of the Mithril Musketeers. She's so cool. Me, I'm nothing compared to her. But I was thinking, if I could use a katana too, I could be cool and strong like her. But when I asked my dad about it, he got mad and said I couldn't. My dad's been acting strange lately. I think he's been visiting that Kagatora from the Tenshodo. Kaede, what are you up to now? You know you shouldn't be bothering our visitors. I know he's hiding something. Alright, I think we talked to Insetsu now. She's a does not come back home often. Let's see. So we're looking for someone named Kagetora now. And there just so happens to be a Tenshodo warehouse here in Port Bastock. Just another reason that Port Bastock is the best. They've got Tenshodo living around here. The same Tenshodo that's in Juneau, and the same Tenshodo that's in Norg. Can't remember if it's Warehouse 1 or Warehouse 2. I think it's Warehouse 2. Japan Kagetora. Yeah, just look for the guy in Far Eastern style clothes. What do you want? You want to know about Unsetsu? Or Insets? I'm pretty sure it's Unsetsu, but I don't know. Can't even hide something from his kid. They would explain why he was never called for battle. You want to know why that old man is coming here? You ask him yourself. He's obviously having money problems. Maybe you can help him out. How do I know Unsetsu? I guess you could ask the lady we both loved for that answer. The tenderfoot like you doing here, get lost. Well, actually, now that we've come here, there's another reason we could come here. I don't remember exactly who. Is it Talib? Cornelia. Parago's already given you the 3 out of the 4 you asked for. Why don't you give him his reward? A chunk of zinc ore. Yep, sure. So basically, you bring this guy a chunk of zinc, which we got plenty of because I've been saving it specifically for this quest. And what it will cause is it'll cause you to get fame, not in Bastock, but with the Tenshodo. Let's see. And I think we just go ahead and trade it to him. Just 1 chunk. Take these Palboro mine logs to Parago. You know where he lives, right? It's the first house when you go down to the lower level of the mines district. Okay. So we'll do that. But for now, I think we go back to talk to Insetsu first. But oh yeah, we got a title for unlocking Ranger, the Fanged one. It's pretty cool. But not really too much to write home about. Let's see, Insetsu's house was this one, right? If I'm saying his name wrong, just, I don't know, slap me. You were never like this with Ayami. I know I can learn to use a katana and be cool just like her. Father, you are buying your katana from Mr. Kagetora, aren't you? You can use one, can't you? Ayami says she went out on a journey to learn the way of the blade, but I bet it was you who taught her. What are you talking about? I hate you. Why won't you tell me the truth? Girls these days grow up so fast. What is a father to do? One day I'll have to tell her the truth about. Excuse me, I know you must be busy, but could I ask a favor of you? I would like to buy something back that I recently sold through the Tenshodo. However, I was told by Kagetora that it has already been shipped to Norg. He told me that if I bring him one strangely shaped coral from the Koroloka Tunnel, he would return my item. However, there is no way I would survive a trip to that tunnel. I would be in your debt if you could travel there in my place. So basically, we gotta go to Korlocket Tunnel now. There's a, we gotta get that coral. Fortunately, you know where that is, and we've been there plenty of times. We just gotta actually hustle on over to the mines district. Let's see. We're about equidistant from teleport points anyway. I feel so dirty teleporting so much, but it's a real time saver. Helps with the recording. But if it weren't for that, I would be... well, no one would use it. But if I wasn't recording, I would just run to the mines. Because, yeah. Because, like, lights are shining off that thing. That's the Elven starting gear. Why are so many people lock-styled into their starting gear? I don't understand. So, you said it's the first house. Let's see, what's the key item we got? The Palboro Mines log. These logs tell the tale of the pioneers who dug the Palboro Mines. The history of Palboro is said to symbolize the peak of Bastok's industrial revolution. I imagine it was Galkas that dug the Palboro Mine. That's Daydog. We want this house, right? Yep. Perigo. Okay. Tell her she should not be seen around us Galka too much. For her own sake. Huh. Now he gives you a crappy bronze knife. But I mean... well, it's not much of a reward. It's better than no reward. I mean, it was one chunk of zinc ore for a knife, right? That's considered like highway robbery by the devs, as far as quest rewards go. But that quest is repeatable. I don't think that you have to bring the key item to Perigo every time, but you can continue giving zinc ore to the Tinshoto guy in the warehouse number 2. And you want to get your Tinshoto fame up. I think it's actually called Norg fame if you look it up in wikis. But because Norg is the location where the fame checker in Norg will tell you how you're doing. But yeah, the come on, brain, work with me here. The no, my brain's just not going to do it. You need, I think it's Norg fame level 3 or 4 or something, in order to get all of the ninjutsu quests for the ninjutsu scrolls that only come from those Norg quests. Which is like the scroll of Yutsutsumi Ichi and Tanko Ichi, Jubaku Ichi. Like these are really like Tanko Ichi is invisibility. Jubaku is a paralysis. It's basically like paralysis level 2. It's really strong paralysis. Yutsutsumi is 3 blink shadows that will block hits, both magical and physical for you. They're really, really good. It was like a rite of passage sort of the thing to acquire in the old ways. It doesn't matter nearly as much anymore, but I'm gonna get it because, well, 1, I'm gonna level ninja eventually, and 2, it's really good to have for the things we're gonna be doing, because I'm gonna basically be taking my time with this Let's Play. Like, it's not just a straight up catalog for my adventure. It's also going to be a sort of like a catalog for job quests and storylines for Final Fantasy XI, sort of as a honor for the game, I guess, or something, or you know, to like a memorial almost. The game's 20th anniversary is next year. I don't know how much longer the game is actually going to last in its retail form. I imagine it's basically still going because of the dedicated players that continue to play it, as well as the dedicated developers who just don't want to let it go. Because there are both. We'll get an elven party going here. And we'll grab a Pururu, because we're going to have to do some fighting. And hopefully I can remember the way to go to get to where we need to go. And we'll fight anything that gets in our way along the way, which will probably be things like jellies and maybe some notorious monsters, like the Giga's notorious monster that's like in the level 40s in here or something. Hey look, somebody level 1 monk. How about that? What a guy. Okay. Doesn't even have a sub job yet. He's got some really advanced trusts though. Now I don't believe these spiders aggro. They do link though. Basically, we want to go into a spot in the cave that's kind of deep and off to the eastern side. But the trouble with it is I can't exactly remember where the turnoff for it is, if it's actually on the ground level or if it's on the second level, and I should have taken a left wing first. I suppose I could have looked up the map, and I will if I bumble about for too long. What's that? Stalagmite? Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't know what that's for. Okay, so we got an evasion skill. How about that? How is my inventory continuing to get full? Drive me crazy here. Let's put those ethers in there. The Chaos Bringer for now. That's good. Cool stuff. And that jelly's gonna aggro, probably. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I think... Nope, that's a waterway. I should probably look up a map. Oh, there's another grounds tome all the way out this far, huh? That's good to know. I was gonna say, I'm surprised he didn't aggro us, but he aggroed us. Thought I had TP already. My mistake. You gotta be careful if you fight a Gigas with a spider pet near other spiders, because the spiders link by family aggro, not by like monster name type. So like a huge spider can link with you know, the Gigas' spider and get you killed. Still don't know how Halberd gets TP so fast. I wish I got TP that fast. Someday we will. Someday we will get TP so fast that, like, I'll have trouble even keeping up with doing weapon skills. And I guess I didn't go the right way. We're almost at the other side of the freaking cave that leads out into a desert. But maybe if we go to the right and keep to the right, we'll loop back. Because there's all sorts of inner loops in this cave. But, I don't know, it's been so long that I don't really fully remember. Or maybe it's just going to lead us to a dead end. Yep, dead end, okay. Now, if we go the other way, we'll run out of here into the desert, so I'm gonna look up that map now. Let's see. Cora Loca Tunnel. The lore for this tunnel, by the way, is pretty dark. And we'll get into that later. Let's see. We want... Okay, so that's the start. And we gotta go... Let's see, we want... Odd Coral. Let's see, and that's... How do we get there, though? D. So we're needing to... Okay, so we're not too far away. It's actually a good thing I ran down the way I did. Although, from the side I came in on, I should have stuck to the left first, because I'm stupid and can't remember anything apparently, except for the ranger quest, because it was so simple to remember. See, if we go all the way to the end there, there's a giant clam. We want to run out here and run across the bridge and hang a left, I believe, once we get across the bridge. I suppose, like, I could just tell you the history of this cave, because the Rise of the Zillert information on the package had the info, had the lore about the cave. And the lore about the cave was basically that the Galkas came from Zepwell Island, right? And they were driven out of Zepwell Island by beastmen of a certain variety called the Antika. And the Antika are so violent and crazy strong and numerous. The Galka, despite their amazing strength and bodies and stuff, just couldn't stand against them at all. And well, we're losing the war, so they fled through this tunnel, and as they fled, they were still being killed and followed and pursued. So what wound up happening was the coral that's in this cave fed on their blood, according to the thing, right? Oh, sweet! One on a Carbuncle's Ruby. This character's luck is insane. That's needed. The Carbuncle's Ruby is needed for unlocking Summoner. So now that we have that, we can actually pick up the Summoner flag, and I can explain that. But this is what we're here for. The hair on your back of your neck begins to stand 3 Koralaka leeches. Dun dun dun. But we're like level 40, so we'll kill them quite easily. Or, well, 39, but the leeches themselves are like level 35 or something. They're not, maybe not even level 35. I know you can't solo them at level 30, but like, see how they don't even give EXP? Like, they're not even... What? Shouldn't you be giving me the coral? There we go. I guess their bodies had to despawn completely. Strangely shaped coral. So now we are gonna warp back to Bastok, and then we're gonna teleport to Norg, and we're gonna talk to a very specific guy in Norg, who I'm not really sure how you're supposed to talk to him. I guess you could just try talking to every single guy in Norg until you've found them. At least the guys that look like they're part of the Tinshoto. So we want El Shimolo land, because that's where Norm's at. And it doesn't really matter which teleport port we use. Also, it's freaking ridiculous that it only costs 100 gil to teleport there from the other side of the world. There's so much more travel involved in the old days. Okay, so although believe it or not, the Seekers of Adoulin expansion actually started adding in teleporting things that were different from these teleporting things, and they were still almost as invasive. And I guess that's part of the reason why they caved in and just started adding teleport points that are super easy. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. What? You're the guy I'm supposed to talk to, doofus. Maybe I gotta talk to Unsetsu first. I forgot the order of operations. Also, I may have said it before, but when I joined the Navy, I actually brought my character to the Norg on the night before I went out to boot camp and waved off my closest friends and said, "This is probably the last time I'm ever logging in." And it wasn't true. I came back a few months later when I got put on hold after boot camp when I was supposed to be going to my A school. But it seemed for real at the time, so I thought that the last time I'd ever play this game was in 2011. Yet here we are. It keeps, every time I think I'm getting back out, it pulls me back in. Although honestly, its pull on me has really been shaken over the last decade. The first time I really felt like I truthfully quit was, like I said, the Navy thing. But after that I came back and started playing, and I got a girlfriend from France that played it. And we had a long-term relationship going that was also long distance. And then eventually, after almost 2 years of being in this relationship, she sent me a lock of her hair, and like we had plans to meet up and everything. She dumped me because Ryoma and Norg. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to know. You're supposed to talk to Unsetsu first. But yeah, so that girl, like, this was actually in 2013. She dumped me, and then I didn't want to play anymore, and told her I was quitting, and gonna try out 14 instead. And then I went and made a character on her server in 14 and tried to win her heart back and all this other nonsense, and it all turned out fruitless and bad for me. And, I like to think if she had taken me back, it wouldn't have turned out bad for her, but it turned out bad for her anyway. So it's kind of whatever. I'm not even sure which telepoint's closer to the guy that we need to talk to. I like how it's like, you do not possess a map of Norg. It's like, how could I possibly possess a map of Norg right now? I mean, I guess they do let you buy almost every map in the game now, even like the map for Crawler's Nest, which has an associated really long-ass quest with it. And, eh. What's the deal with this coral, anyway? Oh, it's just strange coral. Made out of Galca blood. Yomi can rest in peace now. Oh, and let me tell you, I'm not doing this for Insetsu. I only care about Yomi's daughters. Obtained item, sealed dagger. Seal has been placed upon this blade, making it impossible to unsheath. Huh. Also, it says dagger, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be wakizashi. But no, a short blade katana. But whatever. This is like surreal how fast this is, though. Because, like, when you looked up a quest in the old days, you definitely didn't want to get the order of operations wrong. Because, like, in order to go to Norg before, you'd have to go to Port Juno, you'd have to get on the airship to Kazam. Once you got to Kazam, you'd take a chocobo from Kazam to the southern reaches of the Yatunga jungle. You'd go through the Sea Serpent Grotto cave that goes down to Norg. So you'd have to go through several different zones just to talk to Ryoma and get that, and then you'd want to warp back with like the warp spell or a warp cudgel or a warp scroll, but alternatively you could take a chocobo from Norg and then ride back north, take the airship back to Juno, and then if you were rank 5 or spent, I think it's 500,000 gil on an airship pass, you could take the airship from Juno back to Bastok. But more than likely, you didn't have the airship pass yet, so you'd ride a chocobo from Juno to Bastok. It would take a couple hours just to unlock this job. Would you stop going on about that? I have never purchased a weapon for your sister. Every katana she owns was acquired without my or anyone else's help. What is it for? I was going to wait, but I guess you're old enough to know. This dagger was your mother's. Yeah, see, it's a wakizashi. Yes, its real name is the Shinobi Katana. Mom was a ninja? Long ago, Yomi. Your mother and I lived in Norg. Norg is a haven for the arts of the Far East. I was just a lowly crew member on a pirate ship. Your mother, on the other hand, was a master of ninjutsu. Almost as strong as she was beautiful. That's probably why she found comfort in a normal, boring man like me. When we found that your mother was carrying your sister, we left Norg and traveled here in search of a more simple life. It was at that time that your mother told me this. She was proud of the road she had taken, and it was that very road that led her to her new life. The hardships that she had to endure made her into the strong mother that she was. Perhaps at the time she realized that she did not have much longer in this world, but she fought for 10 long years until she exchanged her life for the life of our second daughter, you, Kaede. But I never wanted you or your sister to take up the katana. When your sister said she wanted to travel to Norg to study the way of the samurai, of course I was against it. However, if it was to keep her from becoming a ninja, Kaede, each day you remind me more and more of your mother. I remind you of Mom? and that's why I've been so protective of you, but maybe I was wrong. Unlike most fighters, ninjas do not just wave their swords. They lurk in the shadows and stalk their enemies. One must have the highest level of patience and concentration to draw that blade. Your mother left this blade sheathed to remind her of that, and now this blade will be passed on to you. The road you travel is for you to decide, but do not forget the message that remains in your mother's katana. Aww. The scroll detailing the secrets of the ninja is a token of my appreciation. It was my wife's. No, Kaede won't be needing it. All she really needed was her mother's strong will and spirit. If she wishes to walk the path Yomi chose, it will be her decision. But I have the feeling she'll be traveling to Norg soon to find that path. Well, she's just a little girl, so she probably won't be going to Norg super soon. Okay, so we're over an hour. We can go get the flag for Summoner. The Summoner job unlock takes a while, but so I likely will have to show it happening over multiple recordings, or I'll just have to let you know. Like, you know, like how many of the prerequisites I've knocked off the list or whatever, or quest objectives rather, I suppose. Let's talk to this guy, Alib Mufalib. He looks fancy. Yeah, I'm an adventurer. Obtains a blue sentinel badge. Salahim Sentinels, huh? Largest, most prestigious, and esteemed establishment in Vanna DL. We have been sanctioned by the mighty empire of Atragan. You're mercenaries, huh? Recruiting new members, huh? Well, I'm only level 39. I'm pretty strong, but I'm not that strong. So he basically gave you a quest, and you can walk around and talk to NPCs. And I think the quest is called Lure of the Wildcat Bastok, and there's one for each city, including Juneau. But for now, we want to go to Winder's Walls. Since we got that Carbuncle's Ruby, Carbuncle's Ruby is a rare exclusive item. It can drop from any leech type monster in the game, although certain leeches have higher drop rates. And once you have Carbuncle's Ruby, that's basically the tell that you can unlock Summoner. Or it's the first thing you need in order to take up the quest to unlock Summoner. You can't complete the quest to unlock Summoner without Carbuncle's Ruby. So, yeah. It's kind of a weird quest, honestly, but Summoner is kind of a weird job. Very powerful, but very weird. Also very cool. So you get Carbuncle's Ruby and you come to the House of the Hero. Who are you? Jito Maru Jito, huh? Can't Haru see I'm busy here? I don't Haru have any time for idle chit-chat. Why don't Haru you make me like the wind and... Huh? What's that you've got Haru in your grubby little hands there? Dude, my hands are bigger than your head. Oh, shut up, Haru, your trap, and show me. Carbuncle's Ruby, you say? Well, this thing sure talks a lot to be an ordinary gem. I'll let you on a little secret. If you want Naru to know what it's saying, close your eyes and open your heart. Let down your guard and accept all things and everything around you. Come on now. Oh, it's got like a black center. Kind of weird. Seek and gather the 7 colors that cover the sky and embrace the earth. So, what did the gem have to say? Seek and gather the 7 colors. Well, at least it doesn't sound like a trap, but I'm not sensing a whole lot of energy from this ruby anyway. But I need to tell you this. When you let down your guard to hear the voices around you, you should probably have a strong black mage by your side, just to be safe. Those voices around you aren't always going to be weak ones like just now. You better be careful. You won't always have me there to protect you. Did you get all that, Mr. Adventurer? So basically, I believe we got the quest flag now. Let's see. I can hear a rainbow. Gather the 7 colors of the light. And basically what that means is you gotta take Carbuncle's Ruby around the overworld to experience different weather. You need to experience heat waves, gales, rain, thunderstorms, sandstorms, I think darkness weather? I don't know what that's called. Snowstorm or snow. And then, let's see, snow, heat wave, rain, thunder, darkness. It's every element in the game, so... or something like that. And yeah, let's go give another Gossip Grass to our Chocobo real quick. And then we'll step out into Battaglia Downs. Battaglia Downs has a chance to have snow and sandstorms. And then you can check the weather at... There's certain NPCs in the game that tell you weather things. Let's see. Oh, not the Carbuncle's Ruby. Okay, so we just got one more feeding to do, and it probably won't happen in this recording, but it might. It might. Let's see. Let's put. Oh, is our Mog sack is full? But the Mog case. Yeah, the Mog case is not full. Let's put this Ichor back in there, and the lanolin too. There's a better zone you can go to that almost always has snow, but I figure, we can check Battaglia Downs for one of the weather types. And with the route, once this quest is active, anytime you step into a zone with active weather that will trigger the orange light, I can feel its power running through me. Yeah, you get a little thing for your... I believe that's the clear weather prompt. And I guess we can go step over into Rolandberry Field real quick and see if it's got weather. So I guess it's the 6. I guess it's the 6 elements, like fire, blizzard, arrow, stone, thunder, and water. Yeah, and then clear day. And I guess the orange light is clear day, because the sun's orange or something. And basically, once you've hit every type of weather, the Ruby will tell you to go to Lethane Plateau. Or something like that. Nope, no new weather here. I think if the weather starts after you've zoned into an area, that you've got to rezone into it. I'm not 100% sure. It's been an awfully long time since I did this quest as well. It's kind of funny. Summoner was always one of those jobs that I always wanted to play. But it was so much work to actually get it off the ground, to get it started, that I wound up getting all the celestial avatars for it and learning most of the elemental spirit packs on it, because I think you can use the scrolls for them at level 1. But then I didn't like the fact that it used staff, and then EXP it basically became discount white mage. So instead of like leveling it and making my own parties or anything, I just decided to not bother. And I'm probably poorer for it. As far as other players using it goes, back in the day, I know exactly how people used to use it. They would basically, in EXP, there would be a discount white mage, but they could get out their celestial avatar real quick and have it use blood pact ward, and that would put buffs on the party. Particular celestial avatars had some really good buffs. Like Fenrir is one you can get, and it's got an accuracy and evasion boost for the whole party that lasts like 4 minutes or something. And then you could also make the avatar real quickly do a blood pact rage, which is like a weapon skill that's on a timer. I think it's like a 2-minute timer. And right now we're advancing towards unlocking Bard, so we're going to go to the Merry Minstrel. Unlocking Bard is a several-part quest that technically goes through like two hidden quests. They don't show up in your quest log. You just get told the objectives you gotta do, and then you do them, and then Bard will be like unlocked. I don't think I ever actually unlocked Bard on my main character. Cursed women are like measles. Cursed women are like measles. Okay. Malibel, this time she's left me forever. Okay. And then I think we gotta talk to Biki to boot. That's like a hut name. Song Runes and Buburamu, huh? Huh. Okay. So basically we gotta go to Buburamu Peninsula. But that's a ways off. Because, like, that would mean that I would have to, like, run down to place. It'd really help if I'd went there and got the telepoints, though. I guess I could have before I started recording, but I didn't think about that. I think Gerdern is another fame checker. Oh, well, never mind. He's just a guy who makes commentary. One of those people is like glowing or something. Let's see. Now, it's not the last advanced job that we can get, but we want to go talk to yeah, we want to go here. We want to go and start Paladin. Basically, the quest is called Knight's Test. We actually want to go to Southern Sandoria. we're almost at an hour and a half. So I don't know if we're actually going to finish any of these other job quests, because they're all pretty, well, not pretty long. They all have travel time involved in them now. Like Summoners is pretty long, and Bard has, like, we gotta go to Booramoo Peninsula, then we gotta go back to Juneau, then we gotta go to Valkyrie Dunes and go all the way across the Valkyrie Dunes. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Let's see, F7. You want to go to F7. This circus right here, I think they go to the current top conquest thing, and they move around. And I think they're involved in a quest or two, but I haven't ever bothered with them, as far as I remember. It's probably a mistake on my part. Let's see. I think the guy we want to talk to is like upstairs. Yeah, so we'll, after we grab this tail point, we'll move up. Apparently that little kid was delivering a package or something. Let's see, Rambroy's Grocery. No, we don't want grocery. We're not going to level cooking just yet. Although I do want to level cooking. Let's see. We're at F8. We need to be at F7. Maybe there's like a back alley that goes around that will take us to the guy we need to get to. I don't know my way around Sandoria very much either. Let's see, what's this guy's name? Balasil. We're looking for a guy named Balasil. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's up on the second level here. And all this... Yep. Okay. That's... I remembered correctly. I don't know why we're getting a panning camera shot for talking to him, but I guess Paladin has to be special frou-frou. The power of the sword alone, huh? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure, I'll accept your challenge. Go to King Rampier's tomb and bring back a retrieval. That's not the quest I want. Unless I had prerequisite quests I gotta do. Ah, son of a bitch, I got prerequisite quests I gotta do with him. Okay, well, we can just go buy a revival tree route from the auction house real quick. It's probably being price gouged. This is why I like the Dark Knight quest, and the Ninja quest, and the Ranger quest. They're all simple and easy, and relatively just like, you go, you talk to the NPC that you gotta wanna unlock the quest for. They pretty much tell you exactly what they want you to do. There's no prerequisites. You just do it, you just get the job. But then all these other jobs are like, oh yeah, go through 7 different zones with different weather. Go fight a bomb in a cave, and then go fight a tree in a forest, and then wait 3 hours real time. Ooh. Yeah, I could probably just do several recordings on unlocking the jobs alone. Although I guess at least in the in-between I can go ahead and start working on leveling them up and catching them up to the other jobs. well, so that we can use everything as... What was I smoking? Trying to sell earth crystals for 2K? Whatever. Let's see, where's Revival Tree Root at? Alchemy. I wonder how much 12 slime oils would have sold for, because I was NPCing those. Aw, man, I could have made some money if I'd saved those up. Well, better money anyway. Revival Tree Root, and look just how many of them there are. Okay, that's not too bad. 1K for a Revival Tree Root? No problem. This will also get us some Sandorian fame at the least. No need for us to go all the way to King Rampier's tomb. What's he want next? There's 2 quests. Ah, you son of a bitch. I gotta go all the way to Ordell's Caves. I suppose I could switch over to Red Mage to get the Destrier Beret movement speed. That would certainly help. Of course, I could also go back to teleport back to Juno and then feed my Chocobo one last time, complete that quest, then go unlock Beastmaster. Then, well, actually, there's another quest that has to happen before you can get the quest that unlocks Beastmaster. Although technically, that is the quest. Like, sometimes quest segregation in this game is really strange. Like, it'll tell you to do all these objectives, and that's one quest. But then just go talk to this one guy who you were going to talk to anyway, because you were told to go talk to him in the first quest, and he instantly completes the next quest. I don't know. Just like this LP is not going to be segregated in a big way that makes sense, neither is the game. So much camera panning for this guy. Also, what's he doing wearing Far Eastern clothes in Sandoria? This sword, huh? A Spatha. That's like a level 10 sword or something. Or level 9. Yeah, I guess we could save that for leveling Paladin. Let's see. Oh wait, we just want to talk to him again because he's got another quest for us. He's also involved in a weapon skill quest later in the game for pole arms, if I remember right. Which is weird, because he's the guy who gives you the Knight's tests and stuff, and I don't know, like, Paladin has like a D in spears. Yep, I sure will. The body caves, huh? Shaped like a body of a person, huh? Visit the waterfall and return hither. I want proof of your true power. Bring me something out from that place. You must choose something. So basically, we go to this place and get a key item. And, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that, because, like, we're already at an hour 24 minutes. Let's see. Also, I always feel like the sky is darker when I'm in Sandoria. But you try looking up, there is ceiling in some places, but like that's not a ceiling up there right now. That's the sky. And I know it's nighttime right now too, but like I don't know, it's just weird. Let's see. The following steps are optional. You can immediately head to Ordell's Caves. Travel to the Thane Plateau and enter the ravine at F6. After passing At Queso Billiot NPC, follow the left wall until you zone into Ordell's Caves. There's a survival guide in Ordell's Caves at the entrance. Blah, blah, blah. I guess we can see if we can run out there in like 6 minutes or whatever. It'd be so much easier or faster on a chocobo, probably. Poyoyaks. Oh, they've got the Rune Fencer Empyrean weapon, which apparently makes Rune Fencer into a god or something. Or I guess it's not actually an Empyrean, it's like Rune Fencer and Geomancer came with Seekers of Adulin, and they got their own unique, like, mythic / relic weapon that comes from the Seekers of Adulin content. And are just basically the equivalent of any of those other ones, and they're hard to get, and really, really fucking good, though, from what I've heard, or read. I moderate the Final Fantasy Auction House forum whenever I get a chance to look at it, which is usually when I'm at work at night, and I'm not really a good moderator, but I sometimes, due to where reports come from, I get drawn into arguments over what's still good in the game, and that's part of the reason I can't leave the game alone completely, and always get curious about it and check in on it from time to time. I also still listen to music from it a lot, particularly in recent years, the music from Seekers of Adulin. Because they did a real bang-up job with the tracks from it. I like the Divine and Pioneers and Adder Rakaznar, stuff like that. I really like all those themes. And then in Rhapsodies they did what the hell? Bull herd, cow herd, what? This must be some sort of event. I don't know what those are for. But those are buffalo style monsters. You normally don't see those here. I really have no idea what they're for. They don't. Oh no, they show up on wide scan. Man, I missed the speed bonus from Medestria Beret. I'm not sure if West Ronfar ever really has weather. I want to say it can get rain, but I don't know about anything else as far as the Carbuncle's Ruby Summoner quest goes. Summoner's gonna be something I level like close to last probably, because there's I want to be able to level it with its full power, and so that it doesn't take as long, although trusts are still going to be doing the majority of the work. And that involves doing these other quests to fight these celestial avatars, which you can't really do until you're in the level 60s. Let's see, where did it say to enter Ordell's Cave at? Enter the ravine at F6. Okay, so that's the one that's like right there. Man, that's gonna take some time. I think it would behoove me to just go back to Juno and get a Chocobo and switch to Red Mage so that I have the, because there's not going to be really any fighting involved in this. There might be a little bit of fighting from like aggro or something, but yeah, there's not going to be any fighting involved. Oh man, it started raining in the same plateau. That's okay, we'll go back there and we'll get that color of the rainbow. But we want to warp up to Juno real quick, which is still driving me nuts. I can just warp to Juno. I should be happy. Like, it's so convenient, I should be happy, but I'm not. I'm not. I don't... Convenient for me in the recording, again, but... Hey yo, I got your last bit of Gothic grass here. Maybe you can become a Beastmaster. Of course, I can't teach you how, you'll just have to practice. So you get the Chocobo license, and then... yeah. What we gotta do to unlock Beastmaster is different. But for now, we got the Chocobo license, so we can ride Chocobos. And, well... I used to have a friend that was just named Zalbag, not Zalbags. Oh, he's a samurai, and he's got item level 119 Masamune, and it's augmented. Oh, wow, it looks pretty damn amazing. Flama Zucchetto. Wonder where you get that from. It's probably Ambuscade. Ah, the rental room in Juno. Feels like home. Let's see, let's go ahead and switch down to Red Mage so that we can have the Destrier Beret and stuff. Eventually we'll be able to equip that iron stuff on Red Mage. That'll be nice. Let's see. Yeah, as you can notice, this is also one thing that's kind of weird about the game. Always switching jobs, you gotta like switch around all your gear and stuff. So it can be kind of annoying. Yeah, we wanted that, and that, and those, and that. And we'll sell those if we can. Yeah, but we want that for the speed. And we're gonna style lock because I hate how this looks. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go back to Sandoria. Southern Sandoria. I probably should have just gone and waited right by the Chocobo for the day to change to save a little bit of time. But I thought maybe I could run to the entrance of the Ordell's Cave before the day changed, and I am not a clever man. But, yeah. Sandorian Chocobo Stable is kind of an awkward place, at least for me. It's like here in the center of town, but it always drops you off in West Ronfar anyway, so I don't feel like it should be in the center of town. It doesn't matter which Chocobo jockey you talk to, but let's talk to the one that looks different instead of sexy harness. And Chocobo rental fees, they actually fluctuate. They go up the more people use a particular Chocobo jockey. So, or Chocobo stable. And when the game was in its prime, with lots of people playing, the Chocobo jockeys near the teleport crags usually were around 300 to 400 gil. It might be kind of hard to tell, but the Chocobo is much, much faster than running on foot. And you can ride them in lots of areas. That guy was just riding on a mount. You can get mounts somewhere. I'm not sure if mounts are as fast as Chocobos. I assume that they are, but I don't actually know, because I think I have like one mount on my main character. And this episode's gone over long, so when I get to the Ordell's Cave, I'm probably gonna just go ahead and stop. And I'll have to pick up next time and finish unlocking or doing this quest, and then do the next quest to actually unlock Paladin. It's strange. Basically, this quest is going into Ordell's Cave to get a dewdrop off of a couple of stalactites or whatever. Or stalagmites? Whichever ones come out of the floor. I can't ever remember which ones are the ones that come out of the floor and the ones that come out of the ceiling. Honestly, I think they should have saved themselves a word and just call them the same thing. They form in a similar fashion. The ones on the floor are formed by the sediment from the water that drops from the ceiling stacking up on itself. And the ones that formed on the ceiling are formed by the water carrying sediment from the ceiling down so gradually and slowly that it pulls a mound down from the ceiling or whatever. But that's what I remember anyway from going to Ruby Falls when I was like 8 years old. Man, it stopped raining in this plateau in such a short amount of time. Like, it started raining while we were here, and now it's not raining anymore. That's irritating. We could have gotten another weather out of the way for the Carbuncle Ruby. Oh well. Also, I always found it funny that, like, the detailed shadow on, you see your shadow on the Chocobo shadow, but your shadow is actually, like, integrated with the Chocobo shadow due to the graphical limitations. Now, The sort of ravine might look familiar if you think about Coerthus from Final Fantasy XIV. If you play Final Fantasy XIV, this is where they got the ideas for that. And also, Coerthus in Final Fantasy XIV used to look like this. It used to be green, with trees and stuff that were green. And, it was a whole thing, you know? And then they decided that after the calamity that would, Ice Age would usher in and made it into the snow area. These squires that are down here are all involved in some sort of mission. And what I find hilarious is they're all wearing scale mail, and that officer back there is wearing Bastocan scale mail, which is the only set that has white scale mail. But he's Sandorian. He's a Sandorian Royal Knight. I don't get why he's wearing Bastocan scale mail, though. Like, it's so funny and weird and strange. They could have had him wear steel scale mail. They had him wear Centurion's scale mail, and I don't get it. So the Chocobo won't go in the cave with us, and if we try to ride in on it, it'll turn us back and say, "Your Chocobo refused to go into the next area." Let's see. And oh, there's a grounds tome here, but there's also a survival guide, so we can use this survival guide teleports to warp right back in here, I believe. And it costs, I guess, tabs. What is that, Marafatad Mountains? Yeah, it is. Huh. Gustaberg. Where in North? Oh, yeah, by the outpost. Korlaka Tunnel. So basically, you know, I actually have the freedom now. Since we can just teleport right back in here, I have the freedom to go either level other jobs or go find the other weathers and do the Dark Knight kills and all that. And I could probably do that between this time and next time. So sorry for going on over long again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Hopefully I won't have to like stick this in Premiere and edit the audio. But anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you again.